Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nossos programas oferecem vários idiomas. Acesse suprememastertv.com/schedule.
हमारे कार्यक्रम पेश किए जाते कई भाषाओं में कृपया देखें suprememastertv.com/schedule。
我们的节目提供多种语言，请看 suprememastertv.com/schedule。
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/schedule.
برامجنا متوفرة بالعديد من اللغات. يرجى زيارة suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com/schedule
รายการของเรามีให้หลายภาษาโปรดดู suprememastertv.com/schedule
We used to be more civilized. We're getting back there now. We're getting back. But then if we don't balance our knowledge with wisdom and we don't balance the material gain with the spiritual success, then we will destroy not only our planet, other planets as well. Many planets have been destroyed because of this. Too much intellectual knowledge, but no spiritual wisdom. And then just at war with each other.
Please continue watching to find out more. Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
青海无上师30几年来，以心性教理照亮世界。这位完全开悟的名师，传授观音法门，帮助渴望的求道者即刻开悟，一世解脱。所有的开悟名师，拢受观音法门，如佛陀、孔子、古鲁纳纳克、耶稣基督、老子、主克里斯那、摩诃毗罗、先知穆罕默德、祝伊平安，阁有真济。伊强调，咱只要时时思念上帝，为他人无私奉献，遵循宇宙的律法，就会得到人类上悬的果位。了悟来到地球的目的。青海无上师慈悲为怀，是非凡的在世典范，经常帮助难民、家友、灾民，甲需要帮助的人，予以物资甲经济的援助，用爱心安大因。青海无上师表示，深深感谢这爱的上帝。多年来恩赐，予伊会当尽淡薄仔能力，为可怜的同胞提供物质方面的帮助，安打并支持因，佮会当立行诸善，将上帝的爱甲慈悲传达予伊珍爱的囝儿。青海无上师得到各组织团体、政府媒体。甲各界人士的支持甲爱护，并且得到因颁发真济奖项，比如2006年故事和平奖，处长顶同东方的诺贝尔和平奖；1994年世界精神领袖奖；2008年摩诃毗罗奖，2月22日甲10月25日。拢被定为青海日、美国英语公民等等。伊非常出色的领导生平，多年来受颁无数的奖项，得到世人足济的赞赏。 因为篇幅甲时间有限，请包涵阮，我都列出真济其他奖项甲荣耀。全力为动物发声的青海无上师，提倡和平爱心的纯素饮食，已经下下宏愿，希望人类醒悟，众生皆心性，得做和平辉煌的纯素世界，动物甲人类共存共赢。伊用各种的方式倡导纯素生活，亲像讲法传单，你嘛会使选择安尼的生活。开设爱家国际纯素餐厅、纯素食品公司、纯素皮草产品，甲无上师电视台。伊嘛常常呼吁政府甲媒体领袖，并参加气候变迁时事会议。无论世人是毋是有听觉，伊的努力对世人有真大的影响。唤醒人民选择生态动物的生活，并奉行慈悲之道，天下才会永久太平，救地球，避免气候变迁甲天灾。青海无上师多年来走访全世界，为美国到非洲、欧洲到大洋洲，对大众甲伊的土地讲经开示数百场，签设各种灵性主题。今仔日非常的荣幸，为您播出其中一场精彩的开示，主题是师徒之间节目，自破实性，超凡立性，5集之一，2005年2月24日，以英语伫匈牙利的开示。
This world has been destroyed before. This world has reached a very high level of scientific success, nah? But then because they know too much, but their spiritual side don't develop, so they make war with other planets. Other planets make war with this, and so many things has been destroyed. We used to be more civilized. We're getting back there now, we're getting back. But then if we don't balance our knowledge with wisdom, and we don't balance the material gain with the spiritual success, then we will destroy not only our planet, other planets as well. Many planets have been destroyed because of this. Too much intellectual knowledge, but no spiritual wisdom. And then just at war with each other. Now, 21st century of this planet, 21st century, that's what we say only since the time of Jesus, but this planet exists long time already, and still making war. Can you imagine? Like barbarians. And we call ourselves human, and they're killing the other human without any remorse, you know, and we call that civilization. At this time, still killing each other like in a jungle or caveman time, you know, we call those people cavemen, you know, whatever, I was like backward or primitive, but at least they don't kill each other on this scale. Eh? So civilization materially doesn't offer us any comfort or any peace, just spiritual attainment. You can see that for yourself, right? Yeah, okay. So now I tell the same thing anyway. If anything more interesting, I will tell you later. But it's not much. Not much in this world that I can tell you. Except you go and hide. Very exciting. That's why it's very difficult for me. Apart from going to see you and offer you service, it's very difficult for me to leave the cave, you know. I didn't want to. If you're uncomfortable where you sit, you go somewhere else, okay? Protect yourself, because otherwise you get sick, no? I don't want you to get sick here. That's why I keep you on here. Save you walking all the way to the tent, you know, and come back every time. And just because I'm here and a small group of people I manage myself. Normally other people manage, like this residents or wherever, because too many people. But like this is easier for me to manage, so I can tell them what to do, where to sit. And so we just concentrate here, or in the trailer where it's all warm all the time and dry, so you don't have to go to the tent. But unless we have more people coming and we don't have enough place here, then some people just have to go there, Otherwise, we just sit here, eat here, meditate here, sleep here, it's fine. Is anybody against that? It's good, eh? Oh, in the trailer, And I bought 3-4 trailer, So you can also meditate in there. The newcomer or the people who works and don't happen to come here on time and just sit on one trailer, also fine, we have enough room. So you don't always have to don all kinds of stuff and go to the tent and come back in the cold again, So this is convenient, eh? Only when it's small group, it's easy. A big group, it's not possible. I got sick also. When people are sick everywhere, I got some of it. But I cannot take everything, because it's such a mass cleaning. Okay, anybody else? Yeah.
I have often the idea that I don't really know what I should do. So, and then I, for example, think I can just go because I finished.
You can what?
I finished my studies, so I feel like I can do anything I want to do.
Sure, why not?
But then I don't know when I am sincere in how to choose. So sometimes I also think I just wait and see whatever comes on my path. But then I think maybe that's too passive a way of doing it.
What did you study?
I studied international politics.
You want to be a president? Go ahead. What do you want to do? Don't just sit and wait, but what do you want normally? What would you like to do after study? After study, the student feel very free, and sometimes go overboard, happy and all that kind, but you're good, you calm, and that's fine already. But now you know what you want?
Well, I would like to know why I am here in this planet and what I should do.
Oh, I would like to know also. Why is she here? Why is she here on the planet? Anybody know? So, is that what you want to know?
Well, sometimes because I think then if I help people, but then I also think, am I really helping them, or am I just thinking that I'm helping them?
Oh dear God. Oh, it's so complicated. Just do whatever you feel like. If somebody needs your help, then you help. Why do you think so much?
I wonder myself why I think so much. I don't know, it's just something that I think.
That's it? So you spend all your day thinking and not doing anything?
Well, I do sort of what comes on my path, but I don't know. I don't really have the feeling that I'm doing what I.
So what would you like to do in your heart? Tell me. Really in your heart, not just to everybody to listen, oh, that's a good idea. No. What you want to do. Really. Tell me. You don't know? Or you do know?
I don't know. I don't think I know. I don't think I know.
So why you study politics? Just happen to be on your path, right? You like to be in any political party? Join them? Do something for the country?
Well, I did wonder why there were still so many problems in the world, and I was wondering why they're still not solved. Well, I do believe that many people know how they could be solved, so that's sort of maybe...
Well, then if you believe that, then you do it. You believe the political way can help you to help the country, then you can do that.
But I don't believe in that.
So why did you study politics, no? Before, right? Now you don't believe anymore? Is that what you mean? So what would you think you would like to do now? So what are you doing now?
I'm sort of looking for a job.
Okay, what kind of job? Any job?
Well, I just went for one job, but I don't know if it's really something for me. But I don't know.
I'll try it out and then tell me. It's confusing, huh? The word, hey?
Well, it's maybe also because it's like I don't know when I'm fooling myself or not.
You what?
When I'm fooling myself.
Why? Just get a job, get money. What's the fooling about that? Huh? What kind of job is that? What is the question you want to ask me, really? Because you're making me going in a maze here. I don't know. Is you get a job and you want me to go for it, or what is the real question? Or you tell me that you ask me to choose a job for you? Then what is? Huh? It's your job. You have to do research on the market, and you research in your heart to know what you want to do and then whether the market have that job. If not, then you take a second best. Take other job. And if you don't know what you want to do, then I also don't know how to help you, eh? Think about it, all right? Next question.
After I came back from Cambodia, I got trapped again in the work. And I began to meditate less. And it was like a time where I had to fulfill all the desires that were still bound to me, you know. And but it made me go astray from the path. And the fact that I was going astray made me feel so guilty because I knew that I had lost something so precious, you know. And when I remember the time I spent with you in Shigu and in Cambodia, and it was the most happy time I had in my life, because after that it was only suffering and frustration, and it was so difficult, Master, to come back. Now I have, you allowed me to come back to group meditation for a year, and everything changed again.
Better now?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good, then it's fine.
Yeah. But
So what's the
now,
question?
there's nothing in this world that I really, apart from doing your work and being with my brothers and sisters.
Yeah. Realize it, eh?
Yeah, and I was asking if it would be possible to be one of your residents again.
And maybe later. Just enjoy your free time. Enjoy your coming back. Enjoy the blessings. All right. Being a resident is not as what you think. Some residents stay, some come and go. The resident, if they're sincere, they have a lot of blessing from me. But once they get out, they lost so much, they go like this.
Yeah, that's why it would be really, you know, just dedicate the rest of my life to the spiritual, because outside it's so.
But that's not your destiny.
Okay.
Maybe later, huh? When you overcome the destiny, maybe we can do something. Yeah? Okay? Right now, just enjoy. Enjoy the normal life. Without title is the best.
Yes.
Get love. You, but I appreciate it. You want to come back, it's good. Just keep that inspiration. I am not sure, because I'm here, you feel strong and you feel confident again. Once I'm gone, many people want to be, just a moment, eh? Just a moment. I explained to her more, so her heart feel more open. Otherwise, it would be resident. Many people wanted to become resident every time on the retreat. Everybody want to be on the spot. I'm in, Master, I'm in. There's nothing else I want to do, please. But I just turned my back, that's it. Everybody goes home. You know? The first minute, I stay here, cook for you, Master, I cook good, I do this. I said, okay, just stay for a while, and then see what happens. I just turned my back, I have to go, that's it. I have to go home because I gotta do the job, you know. I gotta go home because my wife's calling, you know. I gotta go home because my husband, he needs me. My girlfriend, I cannot break from her because she's make trouble for me here. Every excuses. Gone, everybody just run out, just like that. And then I come back again, do retreat. Oh, Master, you know, I'm ready all the time. Yeah. It's just a power. Just the power of renunciation that you got from me whenever you're near. So don't be cheated by that. And later feel sorry, yeah? Because resident is a different kind of life. And it's a counter the currents of the social trend. And it will be very difficult for you to keep. I would not like you to even suffer that. Why? Just stay outside the world, be with brother and sister, and go to work and enjoy, have a boyfriend, whatever. Enjoy whatever in this world for temporary, and then when you go, you go. There's no need to even go to be a resident to progress. I'm telling you that. Sometimes it makes you suffer because you like it so much, the ideal you like it. But they're very difficult to keep, no? And many of you are not resident, but some of you are 5th level, 4th level, and I'm very pleased. Yeah? We have non-residents here, but we're okay, no? The brothers and sisters in Hungary, they run, you know. They do everything I say to them, and so even more precisely and more quickly and intelligently. I'm very pleased with them. I don't need residents around here. But what I mean is, you don't have to be a resident in order to do my work or to serve other people. You just stay where you are, help other people, and then that is resident. The resident is the one who works with me. I do not look down upon less because you're not resident. No, no. Yeah, the Hungarian people, they're not resident, but these days they work, oh man, they work day and night. And never they count on my order or never argue or nothing. Yes, Master, yes, understand. So quick, do, chat. Yeah, I like that. The brother and sister here, they bought this place just for everybody to meditate, nah? They don't even have a room here. When they come here, they just sleep together in a small bed. And there are a lot of rooms, but they don't know how. They put all kind of garbage in there because they don't live here often. But now I'm here and they want to live here, but they don't have room because all the garbage in that room. So I throw all the garbage out and make 2 beds for them to stay. They are that humble. They don't claim their benefit, they don't claim their ownership. I even have to go and make room for them. I clean the 2 rooms so they can stay in there and work at this moment. Because they're working hard, you know, before you come, after you come, they have to work. They're like my right hand, left hand, you know, you got to do work. So they need a place to rest, you know, afterwards, after the stress. So that is for me a resident. It's not the title. Huh? I'm very pleased with people who are devoted unconditionally to a great cause, a spiritual cause. I'm not pleased if you are resident or not resident. Don't worry about that. Yes.
You talked about love before.
És ezzel kapcsolatban szeretném
She was doing something about that.
Hogy van egy 25 éves lányom.
She has a 25-year-old daughter.
Aki kicsikora óta soha nem segített otthon nekem.
This daughter never helped at home since she was small.
És amióta beavatott vagyok, azóta nem veszekszünk, elfogadom úgy, ahogy van.
Since she is initiated, she don't argue with her daughter anymore. She accepts her as she is, the daughter, yes.
De úgy veszem észre, hogy visszaél a szeretetemben.
But she feels her daughter visszaél a szeretetével. Hol van a Csaba? No. She is using her. Her daughter is using her mother, her love.
Hogy mindig megbocsátok, és ő egyre jobban megbánt engem.
She is always forgetting her, but she is hurting her mother even more.
Yeah.
She is forgetting her every time, but the daughter keeps hurting
yes.
her mother.
She has to accept it.
El kell fogadnod.
That's the price for you to be here.
Ez az ára annak, hogy itt lehessen.
De én attól félek, hogy ő rá fog ez visszaütni.
She is worried that her daughter cannot progress this way. That is wrong, bad for her daughter to be this way. So she wants to help her daughter to get out of this.
It will go by itself.
Ez magától nem fog történni.
You two were enemies.
Régebben ellenségek voltak.
And you have troubled the daughter before, so she come back to do that. But you have accepted that as a condition so that you meet the master. So try to bear it and thank your daughter. Often enemies come back together and they think that's love. That's a problem. Ask around here, who's a happy couple? Who's a happy brother, sister? Who's a happy parent? Who's happy husband and wife? Ask around, ask outside. Anybody? No. Mostly no. Fighting all the time. Enemies. All karma, nothing there. It's just karma. Most of the time, the enemies come back together as husband and wife or as lovers, just to iron out the enmity between them before, in the past life. So whatever it is, accept it. You don't know how many enemy daughters, how many enemy friends I have. I still am having it. Very difficult, but I have to also accept everything so that I can work. So that by my love they will change, they will be elevated. I accept a lot more suffering than you know. I never told you. But even the worst enemy have become my friends or my disciple or my assistant so that they can be redeemed by love. Enemies often come back together so that they learn love. They learn to love each other. They have become enemies because they have no love. So often they come back as husband and wife, as lover, mother, son, sister, brother, to learn to love. Because family member, naturally you just love. And only love can solve the enmity in the past life. That's why they often come back as family member or lovers. I suffer more than you do, believe it. Only I don't talk. Even if I talk, it's never enough to describe. You think all the people who come around me, help me all the day, are all my friends? Not always. And do you think I accept their help without any price? That I don't ever pay anything? I don't mean money. Money is one thing, I also have to pay. But much, much more. So that love can dissolve enmity. Yeah? So that they be touched deep in the soul and become a pure person again. You understand everything I say perfectly. It's just your brain don't let you do it. You know, habit. Habit. Habit is our enemies, you know. If it's good habit, it's good. If it's a bad habit, it's really bad for us. Huh? Really bad. We are our own enemies. The same with relationships sometimes, you know. You say you love that person and you love this person, you don't. Maybe in the beginning, yeah, you know, later on it's high habit. You can't live. You can't live without them, without this person or that person. Mostly it's just karma, you know. It forces you to do that. So just break it, okay? Break the karma. Don't put the habit. It's dictating you. Just now, like the lady asked me about her daughter, you know. Daughter is easier to handle because you're superior. But when you have partners who always trouble each other, then it's worse suffering. You can't even live, you can't even break away. Mostly like that. And you call it love, loyalty, whatever you call it. I just call it karma. Only one word for everything. Good relationship, karma. Bad relationship, karma. You got it. Nothing else is there. You see each other as father and son, mother and daughter, husband and wife. I see just karma glue, 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 glue. You know, chain, big chain. Even people, you know, who came to me, I know who's who. You see them as what, you know? I see them as what. It's a completely different picture when you see the thing. Some so scary things that you have to see. So it's also good that you don't see. Yeah, it's good that you think, oh, I love him, I can't bear it without him. I love him so much, I don't know why. Suffering, I mean, call it love, you know? Yeah, sometimes you don't get unwell. You really want to go away, but you say, no, I love. It's not, it's habit. And the karma forced you to feel that way. Sometimes you cannot bear it, but you still stay. Is that not true? Yes. Can't bear, but stay. Cannot go. Can't go, can't stay. It's very difficult. I told you already, mostly people who have bad karma, karmic relation together in the past life, they come back together as family members, or husband and wife, so they can bug each other. They can pay, you know, back and forth. Yeah, until it's done, then you go. There's nothing you can do about it. But you can meditate harder, go higher, and it's quicker. You understand me? Yes. I'm just telling you some examples. Suppose I myself even, I have attendants and all that, and some of them, not all of them, some of them are not really good. Some of them has been really troubling me in the past lives when I was also master. I have always been master, if you want to know. And always, as a master, you always have the Maya force, using somebody to bother you, you know. I've been always exposed by my own people, my employees, if I have business. I had businesses when I was in the past lives. I was a master, but also I have businesses and all kind of things. You know, I can't tell you all because it's too long. I've been go up and down different planets and too many times, you know. So it's not just this planet, so many things. I'm just telling you. And some people have been used by negative force to trouble me. Life after life, life after life. Even the good people have been turned into bad. Not bad, but to make mistakes so that I've been exposed to different difficult situations, or sometimes get killed, sometimes imprisoned, sometimes interrogated, sometimes beaten, all kind of torturing because of being a master, yeah? Karma of disciple. All right. So sometimes these people, even the worst kind of people, even come back here from different planets. Not on this planet even. If the Maya cannot find anybody who have affinity in this planet, this life, they get somebody else. Oh, different planet, plenty. Employ them. You know, immigrated them here. Legal or illegal, doesn't matter. Come here to this planet, wait for me. Every corner. And then make trouble. Every time. Any given time. So I say my life is always an emergency. And you don't know how. It doesn't matter. That's good for you. I don't want you to know these things because it's unbearable for you. So even I myself, yeah, have seen plenty of enemies. The one who look very devoted to you sometimes in your eyes, the one who is very helpful and all that, look like, huh? But they have been my enemies in the past. I mean, they have been my enemy, not that I have been their enemy, huh? Because so much suffering, understand me? But still I have to love him. The worst person, you have to love more. You have to love the most. It seems that way, you know? But it doesn't mean that he's the most venerable or the most worthy person. Same. In your relationship, If you experience suffering with each other, whether mother and son, father and daughter, husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, know that it is the karmic relation at work. It's a karmic force at work, okay? Don't blame each other. Nobody is bad, nobody is good. It's just a karma, okay? In my case, well, I haven't done anything wrong, but being a master is the wrongest job you ever take. But it's my job. I do it life after life. And sometimes I take a long break, but I always do it, okay? I'm going to take a very maybe forever break. Yeah? I can always delegate somebody, but sometimes I do it myself. If you want to do a job the best, do it yourself. That's what they say. Huh? All right. So I'm just telling you, even then I experience all this kind of karmic relation that comes back to me. But as I go higher, it can't touch me much. Even though it is supposed to be suffering for a master, as I go higher, it's less trouble. You understand? Same with you. Same with you. If you meditate more, you go higher. The higher you go, the less suffering. Why? Just like you become richer, you know? Okay, you borrow some money, you become you learn to be a doctor, you have to pay back. But once you become a doctor and you are higher in your profession, you have more money and you pay the debt quicker and it's gone. That's it, the same. Same. The karmic debt you can pay with your spiritual merit. Yeah, so the higher you go, the better. Huh? I still have some, but a little bit, not as much as before, because I'm too high now. Well, I could be much higher even, but it's not much further. Not much further. It's okay, you know. Like you in France already, you to Paris, you go to Lyon, it's similar. Hey? Yeah, a little bit further from the border or not further from the border is so. Capiche? Yeah? Yeah, you are in France, for example, or you are in Hungary, no? Yeah. Or you are outside in the entrance to the thing and you walk in or you go by car, you're near, you're in the vicinity of the center. So it's not much different. The karmic debt you can pay with your spiritual merit. Yeah, so the higher you go, the better. Huh? I still have some, but a little bit, not as much as before, because I'm too high now. Well, I could be much higher even, but it's not much further. Not much further. It's okay, you know. Like you in France already, you to Paris, you go to Lyon, it's similar. Hey? Yeah, a little bit further from the border or not further from the border is so. Capiche? Yeah? Yeah, you are in France, for example, or you are in Hungary, no? Yeah. Or you are outside in the entrance to the thing and you walk in or you go by car, you're near, you're in the vicinity of the center. So it's not much different. But before, it was hell. It was really living hell. If you don't know what hell is, apply to be a master and I show you. If you don't believe in hell, you can apply to be a master, pray to God, I want to be a master, and then you'll be sorry for the rest of your existence. Don't worry, whatever you want will come true. Might not be this life. Whoever who really always want to be a master, save mankind, you will be. Believe me. It might not be this life, might not be next life, might not be this planet, but maybe other planet next time. You will become. Whatever you want, you will have. That's the law of the universe. You want better, you want good, you have it. It's just time. Just a question of time. Nah? So watch it, what you want, okay? Watch it, yeah? If you really want to be a hero, go ahead, nah? Poor masters, whoever. It's a lot of suffering. Yeah. So even if you suffer in your relationship or family, you know, everybody does, okay? Everybody does, even myself. Eh? And especially myself. Especially any master at all, eh? So the only thing you can do is just meditate and pray. Yeah, meditate and pray. That's all. Do not try to run away from it. Do not try to quit, because you might get worse. You can try, and if you see it get worse, then all right, come back then. You only can escape if you go higher. That's it. Where the karmic pattern is lesson cannot touch you too much. For example, if you climb the high ladder, yeah, you're down here, people can grab you, and you climb the ladder, they can grab your foot. But if you shake a little bit, then you go away. They touch you a little bit, but not grab you the whole body. Are the new people? Right hand, no more. Oh, those 8 people. Oh, a lot of people. I mean the one who didn't see me. Just now. Huh? 10 people? Okay, where are you from? UK. All 10 people from UK? Hungary? Slovenia. Okay. Bulgaria. Oh, wow. Oh, Europe, huh? France. What is it? France. Yeah, I know that.
Norway.
Huh? Norway. Good. So the whole Europe is here, eh? Good. You are the lucky one. First and the lucky one. I have a gift for you. Huh? But I give it to your brothers and sisters. They're going to deliver it in a minute, okay? Ask for it, okay? Ask whoever, and he organize it for you, okay? Not that he's something special, don't prostrate and make him trouble, all right? I'm telling you, even you go to the 5th level, you still have ego. Yeah? So watch it yourself and don't give poison to other people by praising them and dragging him down to this physical nonsense, emptiness of fame and fortune and stuff. Yeah? Useless. Even if you're Buddha, so what? Nobody needs you to run around making trouble or announcing it. No need anymore. I've saved everybody already. Just relax. Sleep. If you can't meditate, go sleep. If you're too itchy, then go ride a bike, do some exercise. There's nothing to do anymore, really. Just meditate, relax, sleep. Man, you are lucky. Huh? That has never been so good. And still want to cause trouble. Huh? Fix the thing that is not broken. Huh? Nobody even asked you. Before, I was really longing for some Buddha to appear and help me a little bit. Nobody there. None. And suddenly now Buddha appear when we don't need it anymore. I'm telling you, if any of you feel that you are the Buddha, please retire immediately. Okay? We have pension waiting, everything ready for you. I need to do much. If you want to do it, and do it quietly, huh? Helping the whole group together. No need to jump out as a new arrival, a newborn Buddha or whatever it is, who cares? Who cares anymore? Huh? If you do what you do now, spread the teaching is fine, it's good for you. Whatever you do for others is good for you, remember that. Otherwise nobody needs it anymore. Of course, you meditate, then the whole planet feels nicer, but it's also including yourself. Yeah? That's it. Right? Nobody needs you to save them anymore. Except you do it, it's good for you, of course. It's always good for you. And if you can ask somebody to be vegetarian and save a couple of animals, then they'll be grateful. But otherwise, they will pay, give and take with each other. You know what I mean? The eater and the eaten will sort it out at the end. They will suffer a little bit, physically or mentally, emotionally, but they still are free soul. They might not know it, they might not know like they are the saint or something, but I have saints all over the planet. Now everybody you go out is a saint, I assure you. Yes, they're quiet, hoofa everywhere. And same person everywhere, just they don't know it. Because their destiny is like that. Yeah? The destiny is not to find a master, but to do something good outside somewhere, and then the master can use excuse to help them. Yeah? Or they will bump into some of you and they benefit anyway. Yeah? So it doesn't matter. It's your destiny to sit here to have a master. But it doesn't mean you're better than anybody else out there. Believe me or not? Believe it, okay? Believe it. I met some 4-level God running around, you know, taking care of my car. Yeah, I met some 3rd-level gods, you know, the 3rd-level divas who go around fixing the bricks of my yard. Humbly, they don't even know it. Yeah? But if you met them, you know, they're so saintly. They're very friendly. They are virtuous. They're not harming anybody ever. You understand me? And they're benevolent. They're kind, they're humble, they're conscientious in their work and honest. All the quality of the saint in a bricklayer or in a car dealer, yeah, or in a janitor who clean my garden or clean my yard. You meet saints everywhere, so be mindful of that, be respectful, and don't stick your nose so high up the sky. You are just fortunate. Okay? Yeah, saintly person you find everywhere. And the saint is not enough for you. Huh? For this time. Jesus died in 3 years, and how could any saint come in this life will be cut off quicker than that. You can't just be a saint and save people in this era of time. It's very heavy karma. You can see so much disaster, almost end of the world, war all the time. World War I, World War II, almost World War III. If not World War III, then disaster. Everywhere. And if even not disaster, always some different disease coming out that people don't know where from and what to do with it. So much scientific improvement this time. Still so many disease we can't cure. The old one and new one coming even all the time. Even AIDS, they kill more people than in a disaster last time. In a tsunami every year. A mosquito kill more people than in a war every year, etc., etc. So we have to know that this world at this time is a difficult time. Yeah, it's a transition between the worst to the best. So if we don't meditate on this time, then we have been doomed. We would have been doomed. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, but all of you are good. Yeah? Good. But good doesn't mean good. Yeah? Good is normal. I found the bricklayer good. Some of them better than you, I'm sorry. I mean better character, better kindness. Nah? Maybe you're kind, of course, because you learn with me. Okay, I cannot kill anybody. Fine, I don't need to be good, I'm good. Yeah? But you learned it. Okay? Otherwise you might not have been that good. Yeah? And you're trying hard to be good, which is good. But to be good is not enough, eh? To be saintly is not enough. You must be more than that. You have to be more compassionate, considerate, intelligent, helpful, yeah, willing, and kind. At all times, unconditional love, yeah? Especially non-selfish love. You have to always think of how to serve humanity at large, how to help the unfortunate people. That is really saintly, yeah? Think of how you can do better for other people, yeah? That's also a kind of meditation. At night, even at this stage of my life, at night sometimes I sleep. In the night, daytime I'm busy, okay, whatever I see I fix. But at night sometimes I think, oh, how does... I think of the birds outside, if they're too cold because cold night. And I think of the fox and the dogs or the sheep or the goats in the mountain, wherever I am. I think of the beings over there, whether they are warm enough and they're fine enough. It's just automatic, you understand? It's automatic. Being kind is not enough. You have to be kindness. Not just you are being kind, but you have to be the kindness. Yeah? You have to be the compassion. You have to be the love. And then it becomes you. You cannot be anything else but love. Then you are real saint. Yeah? Otherwise you are just like borrowed sainthood, you know? Granted sainthood, you know? You know, like some people, they study very hard. There are many years in order to become a doctor or something, eh? And some people just get it, huh? Like honorary doctor, eh? Yeah, maybe you are like that. So, okay, fine, you can get an honorary doctor or whatever. You take a figure, pay for a doctor degree, whatever, fine, but then be one, huh? So you just got like honorary sainthood. Be one. Be one to match with it, to make it real. Convince yourself by being a saint. Walk the way of the saint, action like a saint, thinking like a saint, yeah, feeling like a saint, and, you know, helping everybody else, thinking of, consider other people, giving love. Always try to go in that direction and train yourself in this environment, yeah, and this saintly, I say, domain, yeah? And then you become real saint, yeah? I mean, better saint. Okay, the new person, you want to ask anything? You have the whole night to meditate, so it doesn't matter if we talk. Yeah.
I just want to ask about, you're saying when you go to the 5th level, about ego.
Yeah.
Can you explain that? How?
How? Explain
is
what?
it not eliminated then, the ego?
No, it still have a little bit.
Still a little bit.
Yeah, because the 5th level, although it's 100%, but it's within the 5 worlds, you see? They're not God. They might be almost one with God, or very godly, you know? The 5th level master, they're godly, but they're not God. Only God is perfect. Yeah. It's a little bit ego, almost nothing. If you go to the 5th level, you don't have almost like no ego. It's same level, it's only 1%. Or very little, eh? Maybe like that. But because you are in this world, you encounter a lot of people, and people will make you feel more proud of yourself because of some little thing, paper you have, or a certificate, or your money, or your car, and you just, a little ego is always expanding, it's always dying to germinate, you know? A little seed ego in here. If a little water is trying to sprout, and then nothing anymore for a bit, okay. Water, you know what I mean? Like a little seed, yeah? You put a little next to the earth and put a little water, and they begin to expand inside, you know, dying to come out. That's like that. Because of this world, and because of the karma that you interact with other people, that they come and poison you and make your ego keep growing, coming, yeah? Otherwise, if you come into the 5th world, the real 5th world in heaven, then you don't have that.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
Recently, my mental has been really bad.
Yeah?
I feel peaceful, but my mind has been really troubling me a lot.
What happened?
Lots of thoughts, mainly negative, criticizing thoughts about people in my mind. And when I see the people, I love them, I don't dislike them, but in my mind, something they say keeps criticizing, judging them.
Just recently?
Yeah, probably for the last month or so.
Maybe you come in touch with something that reminds you of something else, you know?
Yeah.
So it's not your fault, it's just affinity sometimes, okay? It's just self to it.
And the other thing you said about being considerate, you know, earlier when we came in here, I would just rushed in and move people's stuff and just sat down.
I know.
And I didn't know that I had that. I thought that I was a considerate person.
I know.
Until that minute, and I realized, maybe, oh, have I been like that all the time? I didn't know.
I know. I'm telling you. I was telling you all along, and you think you're the best already. Because you don't eat meat, you don't drink wine, you don't have extramarital relationship. You think you're a saint, I know that.
I think that's the problem, right?
I know, we just do it, bad habit, that's all.
I think what you said about our bricklayers was very interesting because it means that to be a saint, you don't need to be aware of it, right?
No. even more so. I'm telling you, it's okay, it's normal. I tell you why. Suppose you were just a normal person, a student, and you study medicine, then you become a doctor. But meanwhile, you have been students all along, you see? And the student, they live sometimes messy life, sometimes partying, and very lousy habit and all that, you know? And rush, and go here and there, and studying, and all kind of thing. Borrowing money, living on parents, and all kind of. And when you become a doctor, you cannot immediately drop all these habits. So you're a doctor, when you still have this lousy student habit, your house is a mess, or everything like that. You sharpie, clothes, or stinking, or smoking, or drinking, whatever. You understand me?
Yes.
So the sooner you realize you're now a dignified doctor, the better. Yeah?
Last week I had kind of changing inside me. I cleaned my house up, I shaved, and all of a sudden I started not being happy with the way things were. I wanted to change.
Okay, then
Only in the last week.
you begin to realize that you should be better.
But before I be so lazy, I feel, you're saying that you waited 20 years for us to grow up. I feel that I really let you down sometimes, really think.
It's okay, I don't care.
The master is true, isn't it?
It's your life.
I've been lousy, isn't it? My practice, and precepts and everything, right?
Join the group.
Yeah?
Join the club. Join the club, okay? You want a club member card?
I'm sorry, from today I'm really going to try a lot harder.
Okay, everybody should, eh?
Yeah.
That's good that you realize it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't realize it because you have been always a little lower level. And sometimes now you suddenly realize because your level is up, so it's good. It's a good sign. Yeah, congratulations. I told you, you will feel different. You notice things that you didn't notice before. Of course here it's all obvious because I tell you right away. At home you do it, you don't even know. The worst is to say why you do that. That's it, Nobody even know how to tell you to correct. Yeah, but that's why you have a teacher, no? It's convenient, eh? All right, don't worry, okay? They all have a member card. If you want one, you can. We have a club everywhere, okay? The other one. All right. Question? Frage? Pregunta? Nada? Good. And have a look at me. What a saint you are. Yeah, you are saint anywhere, I don't know. Here, if I give food, then you rush to come to the front. For example. It's okay. You're cute. You're like children. It's good. It's all right. It's no big deal. Huh? No big deal. They do the same to you anyway here, so it's all right. They do it for each other. Today you do it, you move that stuff, next day they move that stuff, or they move your stuff yesterday. It's the same, nobody say anything. I'm the only bad guy around here. Huh? They don't say anything, no? Nobody's call you, no? No, ever. Because they do the same. Yeah? They don't realize that it's bad or anything. But I think if I move the blanket so quickly, I don't do that. Because I know the dust will come out. And maybe carry some germ or something from the floor and flow it into people's nose or face, and then they itch them, and then they get sick and they don't even know why. And you don't even know that you caused them sickness. Yeah? Or sometimes you carry a lot of luggage in the airport and you hang around, bang all over, and then bang on people, and you don't even apologize. It's just very difficult to consider people all the time. Just try your best, all right? Try your best. Any more suffering, relationship problem? Huh? Everything okay? Whatever condition, just try to get through it and meditate. Because you never have it perfect in this world. It's always something, huh? It's always something. For example, when I live in a cave, of course I was not used to it, No water, no electricity, no heater. And then I thought, okay, I wish I have a heater, so I buy an oil heater. It's fine, you turn it on, everything. But after a while, you have to go and fill in the oil. That's not the worst. You have to bring the oil heater out and turn it off first. Otherwise, the smell is more tense. It's suffocating. And then I have coffee. If I put it in there, you know, so I bring it out and wait in the cold outside. No more smell. Okay. Light it on. Wait for it to turn on. Okay, fine. Into the tent. But be very careful because it's heavy, you know, and I'm alone there. Nobody helps me. And then after a while, it's too hot because the tent is too small. I turn it to the lowest already, it's still too hot. And then I have to bring it out again. Outside the tent and turn it off. Okay, go back inside, meditate again. Oh, it's too cold. Back inside, turn it on, meditate. Oh, it's too hot. Yeah? It's a true story. I'm not ashamed to tell you. Well, my body doesn't listen to me, you know? I might be in samadhi, but my body is not. And when I come back and shoot, oh, it's so cold, it can't even move. The whole body is so, like frozen, you know? So you got to go outside. Bring the heater inside, you know? And then try to... Because outside you can't even do it outside. It's too cold, your hand couldn't move, you know, it's too cold. Okay, turn it on and then sit again. And then just when you try to go into samadhi, it's too hot again. Bring it out. So later on, I just say, oh, forget it. If I die here, I don't care. Yeah? So later on, I, you know, just get used to it. Yeah? So then I just turn it on a little bit at night to warm up the air. So I don't freeze and become like frozen Buddha. We don't have frozen food, you know, so maybe frozen Buddha is just one of those things of, you know, in modern time, no? So I just turn it on a little bit, an hour or so, no? And take care of all my like personal hygiene or something, and then I turn it off, and then I meditate. I don't care about the heat anymore. And then so my body just feel very frustrated, I can't deal with this because okay, whatever, you know, and it's become also okay. Just a little more, you know, sleeping back, and it's fine. Can't be doing it every 5-10 minutes, come in and out, what's the use, no? That's one thing. And then in the beginning I have one person to bring me meal once a day. Bring it in, it's fine. But he always has something that he cannot come at this time, or he come later, he come a little earlier, and I always have to wait so that I can finish with it, you know, and then go to meditate. So later I say, okay, don't bother coming, I don't need it. And it's also fine. You get used to it after a while, it doesn't matter. So I just eat whatever is there, you know? Because I never eat cold meal, you know, like Chinese meal. If you eat cold, it doesn't taste good, no? But I discovered that if you have to eat, you just eat it, and it's okay. Cold or not cold, what if you eat ice cream? It's the same, no? First my brain complained, you know? I said, what, do you like ice cream? No, this is a different ice cream, just enjoy it. Yeah, and then so I get used to it. Nah? After a while, he doesn't get what he likes, so he likes what he gets. And then that's all you get. If you don't like it, that's all you get. And if you don't like it, you don't even get anything. So he gets scared. He says, okay, fine, call me fine. Yum, 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 yum. Train yourself, okay? Nothing impossible. Yeah, it's habit only. I told you already before, it's habit. The habit that makes us suffer so much, yeah? But then you discover if you don't follow your habit, you also live then. It's a miracle, no? I've been a master too long. I always invite everybody to eat good meal and everything. And of course, it's not that really I desired, but my body used to it, and my lifestyle was like that for a long time. So my brain couldn't bear it. It couldn't understand, what is this? The cold bread, so hard like this, and what do you think I am? Are you going to eat that? I said, you eat it or you get nothing. Okay. Oh, my teeth, And then, because I still have a tent and all that, well, at least I have one meal a day I'm entitled to, you know, I'm a master and all that stuff. But it's too much complication. Always some excuses to delay or to come earlier. It's stopping my schedule. And it feels too important and too big deal. So after I just forget, don't care. I never eat, frozen canned food or thing like that in my life, even as a student. I would have a small oven and warm it, Those very small cookers, like for camping, like this. And because you're a student, you don't have much money. You buy a little gas at the time, Then you warm one can of bean or whatever, But at least you warm it. Yeah, I'm eating cold frozen. How? I'm not going to eat that. My brain told me. And then afterward he eats and everybody happy, it's okay. If you don't have any other choice, then you're fine. At least you're more peaceful. Sometimes habit drives you crazy. Make you one thing that is difficult to get. Make your life complicated. Just because you have it. You have such a habit and you think you need it. Just like people, they smoke cigarettes and they drink alcohol. They think they need it. They must. And some people, they say, I can quit. I don't really like cigarette that much. But it helps me. I'm so stressed out. I need a cigarette. So they think they need it, so they keep doing that and then, they just don't quit. But if they try to quit, some different venue will be open to them. And then they feel better. And I don't need a tenant to bring food. I feel more peaceful. I can eat whenever I like. Whenever I wake out of Somalia, I just eat and then go back. I don't have to keep waiting. Thing like that. So it's very easy. And no heater, then don't have to come in now, like that. Yeah. So try to think which habit you really need. To consider you really need this or you really need that or not. Yeah? And if you don't need it, then try to be master of it. Yeah? Don't let the habit master you. And then your life become better. That's all. Very easy. Just change the habit that bothers you. Whatever in your life is no good, you change that if you can. And if you cannot, then bear it. Alright? Nothing lasts forever. Even suffering doesn't last forever. Oh, right. Why do I talk like that? What happened? Because habit. Yeah. In consideration. Yeah. Anybody else? Any question? Or any comment? Anything nice to tell me? Any good stuff? I just gave one person initiate recently. Before she didn't know who I am, I just go out, eat in restaurant, met her and all that, and she didn't even know anything, but she gets something. She kept asking me, who are you? Who are you? I say, well, what's that for? And later, she saw me eat vegetarian, she asked me why and everything. And then overnight she became vegetarian, and she didn't know how, because she's already old, like 50-something, 58 maybe, yeah. And she didn't know how, and then she eat just salad and celery, and then she became so sick. She couldn't even walk. So she went to the doctor and said, what's wrong with me? And the doctor checked her diet and said, this was wrong. You don't eat anything, you must eat protein and all that. But she said, no, I want to be vegetarian. So I took pity on her, because of her faith in me. I didn't even tell her to eat vegetarian. I never go after anybody. I wasn't going there. Sometimes I have to go out for some reason, but I never go out with a mission to preach to people at that time, I recently even, I don't talk to anybody, nobody knows. That's what I wanted, okay? Sometimes I have to go out, apart from retreat, sometimes I have to go out because bureaucracy, anything, they need personal attention. Or banking, or passport, whatever, Then I met people sometimes. And then overnight she became a vegetarian and she didn't even tell me. And next time I saw her, she was, like very weak, and I asked and she said, I said, no, you can't eat just vegetable. You have to eat this and that and that. And then I tell people to give her some protein and tell her where to buy, so she's okay. And then she keep asking about spiritual. She says she always wants to see a master, because in her book she read that don't practice what we say in this book, you have to find a master. I don't know where to find a master and all that. And she was asking, I said, well, my secretary, my driver can teach you, He's high level. I said, really? Well, he doesn't look like, he doesn't look like, but he is cool, It's okay. So I was so sorry for her. And she was my sister in long time ago, 400 years ago. So of course, you know, okay, I taught her. And then after, because I told her my name, you know. So she went home and checked into the emails. She came back and said, she couldn't say anything. I was just said, and then okay, I have to get over that. The next time she saw it, oh, miracle! Everything is a miracle in my life now. Oh, miracle to myself, my husband, my son. Every day miracle. Thank you so much. Every time she comes to me, she jumping like a kid, talking non-stop about miracle. I had hard time to catch up what miracle happened, you know, because he talks so much and so fast. Too many miracles. And I wonder, how come you don't talk to me about miracles? You're quiet. Doesn't anything happen to you? Or you get used to miracles? Huh? Get used to it, eh? Spoiled, okay. Well, at least your life is good. It's fine, yeah. But that woman, she's really like a kid. Oh, miracle! Every time she call me or she come, you know, because before she treat me like, of course, a normal person. So she call me sometime. I call her sometimes for some reason. After that, oh, miracle, miracle, every time. She's so happy, you know, bubbling, because her life has been through a very rough period. She was very rich and famous. Oh, famous enough and rich enough. Should I say country? No, I won't say it. But I tell her, promise, never tell anyone, not even her son or her daughter. So she keep quiet, only she knows, you know. Yeah. And she has been this famous and rich and everything, live in a big house and all that. Then suddenly everything go different. They have probably mistake with financial managing or something like that, or the husband there. So things go down and they have to go and start it all over again. And she's still not over it, you know? And then so she doesn't know that miracle can still happen, huh? After initiation, every time it's bubbling. I have to calm her down. I say, it's usual, it's normal, hey, there's more to come. She said, really? Can it be more than this? I said, yes, it can be more than this. This is normal. It's just a physical miracle or emotional. It's nothing. And your spiritual miracle is the best. Huh? She said, yeah, I feel it, I know it and everything. So I hope it's like that with you. It is? Yeah, okay. Cool. Good. Don't take it for granted. Enjoy, okay? Enjoy. And give thanks all the time. Thank God, thanks the Almighty, and thanks all the coordinating gods, yeah, which give you a comfortable life or good experience in life. Huh? Yeah. I even thank them myself, you know, for coordinating. Yeah. I have Hufa and Diva sometimes helping to make things smooth. Yeah, and they run around doing jobs, so I thank them. Yeah. It's just being polite, no? Yeah. Even if you are the boss, you thank your subordinate, huh? For being good workers and coordinating. Good, eh? No question, huh? Okay. So the newcomer can come here and get some cake? No. Because when I'm with you, then it's possible. And it became normal again. But when I was alone in a cave, I can't believe I have been doing this. And I would not believe that I would do it again. It seems, I'll say, überflüssig, no? It seems childish, you understand me? I don't know how to explain it. Do you understand or not? You do, huh? I'm not sure. Never mind. It seems incomprehensible that I go and sit with people and talk and give cakes and all that stuff. It seems unnecessary. As the words already grow up, you know, it seems like this is like a child stuff, you know. Go back to kindergarten see the cake. But when I'm with you, I feel it's okay, it's normal again. I can't believe it feels this way. When I was in the cave, I thought it would never happen again. It doesn't seem like it ever will possibly happen. You understand? Except that you guys are too noisy and pulling me around, so I have to come, I guess. Always, master, I want to see you. Master. Just one minute. Anybody else? Huh? Where are you going? You done? That's it, huh? You want some more? Yeah? But you eat a little, okay? Because too much sweet no good, eh? No. Just a little bit at a time, alright? Because after eating sweet, you must drink water, huh? Otherwise you might have headache, huh? And wash teeth, it's okay, but drink water quick and like rinse it quick, huh? There you are. There.
Thank you, man.
Anybody don't have? I think we go to reach there. Everybody has to do what's in the door. You have it? Yes. There, behind. Yeah. Good. You got the trailer, okay?
Actually, I checked it at so bad quality, so I didn't take it.
What happened?
I call first and ask what the quality is, because I go if it's good quality. She said it's very good, so no problem.
Yeah.
Then I go there and I check it out, and all the inside so was really bad. So I was thinking that I don't take this, because if you pull, so really like old. Actually, she doesn't tell the correct age. So there was an really old one. On a picture, you see the picture. I watch it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I don't know how to make it.
And some people look good outside, eh? Same like human. Okay, so never mind. We have enough. We have enough. Okay?
Okay.
It's maybe we shouldn't have any more. Remember, I told you we should have only 2 more, and now it's just 2. Well, I was seeing too many people come in and say, okay, maybe just 1 more, but it don't work, you see? Fine, so 2 is 2, no more. So you can rest now.
Thank you.
Enough. We have the trailer. We just bought it. It's not new. Just bought, but not new, okay? It's for you to come inside. Maybe you want to go in the bathroom, change your clothes, or you go in the tent, change clothes. We put up some tent for you to put your clothing stuff. Otherwise, you put there in case it rains, it might get wet. So you put your furniture into the tent, huh? And if you prefer to change in one of the trailer, then just go in. Go in the bathroom and change in there. And if you want to change in your tent, it's fine. Tent is colder, that's all, huh? All the trailers are for you, here for you, everywhere. Anywhere have place you sit, and you go in. And all the other people might have personal belongings there, and you just don't touch. You just do your thing, that's it, okay? Don't try to throw people things out the window and then you sit there, huh? Just now we talked about it, okay? All the tents are ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? How many tents? 8. Good. Okay, half for men, half for women, huh? Fine. If men, you can put 2, 3 luggage together in one tent. Just for luggage, ne? You sit here, you meditate here, you sleep here. Sleep sitting. At least when you wake up, you meditate again. Huh? But if you're really too tired, really feel very tired, you can, then maybe just cross in somewhere. There's empty space, you just cross in. or go to the tent, freeze. Alright? Because right now I just want you to be warm and dry here, no? So if you go to the tent, sometimes you get wet and cold. If it's too cold, it can be wet inside the tent, you know? The rain don't come in. But the cold air will freeze and like little snow all over your tent, the wall. I know that because I used to do it. I live in Japan. I have about 2 degrees or something, or 5, or a little bit, 1 or 0. Then the snow just crystallize inside your tent, you know? Yeah, it can be very cold, eh? And the tent in the cave, you know, even nothing in there, but the steam, I don't know, from the earth, you know, very cold, and it go into the wall of my tent, and it drips down like rain every day, you know? Every day in the tent, it's dripping, dripping, dripping. I let it drip. In the beginning, I wipe a little bit. Later, I said, okay, do what you want. I sit in the middle. So that's why I know it might be cold here for you. Yeah? So you just sit here, and if you feel too tired, you go here and sleep for a while and come back and sit, take turn. A number, you know? You can buy a machine. One person standing. Number 1 can go. 5 minutes. Get up. You don't have to do it the next person, the number 2 will come. Wake him up and bring him there, and then you go back later. 5 minutes. Okay. The third, number 3 will come. We still have a little room in there, no? You don't even have to lay down, but you can lean on the wall or something to sleep when you feel too tired or your back hurt or something, yeah? It's still drier here than in the tent. Even if we put the heater around the tent area, it still cannot be that warm, eh? Alright? Yeah. So we just have to work according to the situation, eh? And don't go back to your center and do the same and force the contact person to make you sleep in his living room or whatever. You can do if you want, if you agree to with each other, and if you can bear it, then it's fine. Eh? If not, you just do normal. Yeah? Because here it's winter, you know? And it's a small house. And the road is bad, maybe that's why they don't come, and it's good. Otherwise, can't have everything. Remember, before every center, I make perfect. Everything good, but then it won't last, huh? People come and, you know, they wonder and they're curious. It's not them, it's the negative, they work through them, and the karma of the whole people, of the world, not just yours, but the whole planet. And they come and make trouble, and then, so whatever situation we live, eh? Understand? I thought the small center, but at least you can see me, huh? Better than nothing, huh? Yeah. You really like it. Yeah, so we try to arrange as best as we can here, huh? So knock out the bathroom and everything, and even the toilet there, prepare for you to sit if some more people come. And I got some trailers, so you can also sit there or crash into sleep for a few minutes and come back. Don't try to occupy the whole night because the number 3 will come. we must keep number, you know, and the limit, like parking ticket. No, I'm kidding. Just try to discipline yourself. Nobody here to control you, yeah? If you really have to go out during the meditation place, then please don't come back. Go to the trailer, take your, if you have to go, you know, emergency, stomach or anything, don't come back, okay? If during meditation, if already the light is out, when the light is out, if you have to go out, don't come back, okay? Yeah. So, because especially you can disturb people, no? There on a trailer in the front, and another one over there is have heater already, right? Yes. So you can go in there to meditate anytime, all right? Yeah. And suppose I come to talk, then of course you can come. But if I come just to meditate quietly in the darkness, then you don't come, you don't run in, all right? Disturb people, okay? Even I come in very quietly, and then the whole train, you know, stop. Boom, 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 boom. And then everybody wake up. Any more questions now? No? Good. When you're alive. At last. Okay, ahora? 11.
5 to 11.
Okay.
5 to 11.
Oh, time to go. Now I'm right here, huh? Right here, just a few steps. Huh? Cold? No, we have heater, no? We have radiator. But last night the electricity go on and off all the time. No? Yeah, I still need it because sometimes people call the people who work for me in different areas. Just one room. I have another 4. If you want one, I give. Feet and hands. Okay. And the walkie-talkie. Right, okay. Call you later. No. Oh yes. No, not you. No. I don't mean you. No, I didn't say you. I said the other person. No, you. When I'm working, I'm really working, eh? Yeah. You saw the picture of Guanyin Bodhisattva with 100 arms and 100 eyes? I think the person who painted knows. Or else how he imagined like that. It's beyond anybody's imagination to draw a person with 100 arms. Yeah, and 100 eyes. No? Yeah. No, 1,000. They call it 天手天眼, huh? Bodhisattva. Mean 1,000 arms, 1,000 eyes. Imagine anybody like that. Yeah. Okay, that person, he knows me before he paint the picture. Okay. Be good. Meditate well. I see you anytime. Right here next door, okay? I just get to more comfortable. So when I sit here, somebody might do something and then say something. Yeah? But I'm right here, okay? Right in front of me. Few steps. So I meditate there, you meditate here. Okay? Right.
魅力的な視聴者の皆様、本日はマスターと弟子、習慣を破り本物の聖人になる全5回の最終回にお付き合いいただきありがとうございます。この後は知恵の言葉、聖典、クルーアーン第3章イムラーン家全2回の前編を注目すべきニュースの後にお送りします。スプリームマスターテレビジョンでポジティブな番組をお楽しみください。天の祝福を受け、この美しい惑星の全主情が平和と愛、幸福の中で共存できますように。
Adorable viewers, thank you for joining us for today's program entitled Break the Habits, Be a Real Saint, Part 5 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. With heaven's blessings, may all beings on our beautiful planet coexist in peace, love, and happiness.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
That's good.